Want to hear about the most amazing online show? It is my square foot show. It's coming up. It's Black Friday this week. I'm going to show you my pieces. I'm going to talk about the show. Stay tuned and let's get going. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie Veenstra, a Canadian artist, and I have some exciting Black Friday to tell you about. This Friday at squarefootshow.com, we are having our Black Friday Christmas Julia and Friends 12 by 12 square foot show. What that is an awesome show that started online during COVID. We sell 12 by 12s by this time there's over 35 artists. The pieces are all the same size, all the same price, and come along and I'll show you how I varnished my pieces, and I'll tell you a little bit about the show, how it started. It was really fun. I finished all my 12 by 12s. I work on them over the year. I work on them before a show. Square Foot Show was a show that I started in my studio on James Street in Hamilton, where I had a wonderful little gallery studio where it was just me, open by appointment or chance, and I would host a bunch of artists every Christmas for the Square Foot Show. I had been in several Square Foot shows over my career. It was, having a show at Christmas time or any time really that is all the same size. It's not a unique show to us necessarily that people would say sell all 10 by 10s or all 12 by 12s, that type of thing. I had been and submitted to various shows, and I thought, you know what? Let me do a show of my own. The most popular one would have lineups down the street. And I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I could build something that had lineups down the street. So I started with just myself. And over a few months, I painted 40 12 by 12 paintings. And I put them all up for the first weekend in December. I had them all priced at $250, and this was, at least by now 10 years ago. I had them all priced at $250, and I locked the doors, and I used all my marketing skills, all my social media posts, and all of that. And I announced that I was going to be opening the doors on the Thursday night at 7 o'clock sharp, and that, you needed to be there and able to get your piece. Well, I was very, very excited, and I think both of my daughters were there to help me, and my husband was there, and we had everything lined up on the walls, and we had the doors locked, and we opened them at 7 o'clock. And nobody was there. Nobody came in at 7 o'clock. And I was really, really very, very nervous that nobody was coming. I didn't know if I had failed. By 8 o'clock, though, everybody, I was sold out. I really couldn't believe it. People were coming and they were buying more than one. And it was such an absolutely wonderful night. So the next year, I thought, there is no absolute way that I can continue to paint more 12 by 12s than, the 40 that I had painted. My regular price by then was around $350 to $400 for a 12 by 12. And I had built up that pricing over many years. So people had known that it was definitely a sale at $250. So the next year I thought, I'm going to invite some of my friends that I've met, doing shows, Hamilton artists, Ontario artists. So I did. I asked people to submit 3 to 5 paintings and agree to the price of $250. Now, I had great submissions and it was absolutely wonderful, but I was finding that I was getting a lot of DMs, direct messages from people asking me, how can they get involved? How can they buy? And I was not savvy in the least. So about online sales, I did not have e-commerce, didn't know how to do that. So what I would do is after the opening night, I would take a picture of the wall. I would consolidate everything, take a picture of the wall and send that out. And people would literally screenshot their screens, circle the one they want, send me a little DM, and then we would do e-transfers. So that was absolutely wild. But you know what? That's how I did it. And then COVID hit. And COVID hit, and I was unable to continue this show in person. So my team, I had a marketing team that I worked with, and we went and we put it online. And they asked me, Julia, do you think that you'll have a lot of customers? And I said, well, I usually had about 65 to 70 people in line. And I know that a lot of people asked me if they could buy, from other provinces and in the States. So maybe, I might have 100 people. Well, we put the show online and it crashed the internet. 2,000 people tried to hit the site. They went crazy. We crashed. It was wonderful. And because the site that we used didn't have, the strength, like Shopify is what we use now, we sold at least 21 paintings in duplicate. So I had to work with artists. I had to say to them, can you repaint? And only one person didn't want the artists to either repaint or offer them something else. It was such a success that we took it online. And now we are squarefootshow.com. We've sold over 4,000 paintings and over $1 million in 12 by 12 paintings. And the show is coming up. It is this Friday, November 29th. If you're watching this before then, if you're not, please sign up at squarefootshow.com and get noticed for future shows, because we have the most amazing artists in the show. It has become such a success that we are absolutely thrilled to have you join us. Here's our fun graphics for the show. And if you go to the website, you can sign up to win this 12 by 12 painting by me. You go in and you sign up and you'll get notifications of all the shows from now on, and it'll be a really exciting time. Here's a little description. If you screenshot this or stop here, you can read all about Square Foot Show. Let me show you the pieces and how I'm getting them ready to ship to you. So the paintings are all ready. They're dry, they're varnished. They have their hanging systems on the back. These are the boxes that I use. They're 14 by 14 by 4, and you can get these delivered to you from Uline. There's a company in Hamilton that I use called Whitebird, and I just picked them up there. First, I will use plastic to wrap. Then I'll put them all in Christmas paper and adorn them with beautiful ribbon. I love for the package to be opened and to be beautiful when they get it in the mail. I'll add some cards and I'll send them all a note. It's a great way for a customer to get their piece in, and it makes it look like you care. And I do care. I want the experience to be wonderful from the moment they click buy on Square Foot Show to the moment they receive these paintings. I will get their names within 3 to 4 days of the show being over, and I will send them out in the next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you join us for Square Foot Show at squarefootshow.com. And please subscribe to my channel so I can bring you more fabulous art and art opportunities. See you in the next video. See you at the show on Friday night. And one last thing, a really important thing. If you're an artist, go to squarefootshow.com. All our applications for next year are open. We're doing one a month. They're 24-hour show. They're fast, they're furious, and they're fun. I hope to see lots and lots of applications.